Carissa Thompson previews Fox's NFL Game of the Week between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. Fox NFL kickoff host Carissa Thompson previews the NFL Game of the Week between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs and other key games to watch. The NFL's most intriguing free agent, wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., had an incident on a Miami flight that led to him being escorted off the plane by police. Beckham was on American Airlines Flight 1228 with service from Miami to Los Angeles when flight attendants were allegedly asking him to put on his seat belt, and noticed that he was falling in and out of consciousness. Beckham wouldn't put his seat belt on, a statement from American Airlines said via NFL Network. Believing he had a medical condition, police said the wide receiver was asked to leave the flight, which he refused. The plane ended up going back to the gate, where all passengers deplaned before police escorted Beckham off. Click here for more sports coverage on foxnews.com. Odell Beckham Jr. of the Los Angeles Rams with the Vince Lombardi Trophy during the Buffalo Bills game on September 8, 2022, at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Odell Beckham Jr. of the Los Angeles Rams with the Vince Lombardi Trophy during the Buffalo Bills game on September 8, 2022, at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Icon Sports Wire. At approximately 9:30 a.m., officers from Miami-Dade Police Department were dispatched to a medical emergency at an American Airlines flight, police told NFL Network in a statement. The flight crew was concerned for a passenger, Mr. Odell Beckham, as they tried to wake him to fasten his seat belt. He appeared to be coming in and out of consciousness prior to their departure. Fearing that Mr. Beckham was seriously ill, and that his condition would worsen through the expected 5-hour flight, the attendants called for police and fire rescue. Upon the officers' arrival, the flight crew asked Mr. Beckham several times to exit the aircraft, which he refused. The aircraft was deplaned, at which time Mr. Beckham was asked by the officers to exit the plane, and did so without incident. Mr. Beckham was escorted to the non-secure area of the terminal by the officers where he made other arrangements. Odell Beckham Jr. recruited by Cowboys after comment on blowout win. Beckham posted a bunch of tweets presumably in response to what occurred. "Never in my life have I experienced what just happened to me. I've seen it all," he tweeted. "I could never make this up." He added, "Comedy HR. This isn't the best of news for Beckham, who has reportedly been meeting with teams to figure out who will have the best deal for him to sign. However, it doesn't appear Beckham is being charged with anything in this situation." Odell Beckham Jr. of the Los Angeles Rams warms up prior to Super Bowl LVI against the Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium on February 13, 2022, in Inglewood, California. Odell Beckham Jr. of the Los Angeles Rams warms up prior to Super Bowl LVI against the Cincinnati Bengals at SoFi Stadium on February 13, 2022, in Inglewood, California. Cooper Neal/Getty Images. The Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants were among the teams looking into his services, though it could be possible that Beckham met with the Miami Dolphins as well considering where his flight incident occurred. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones reveals why Odell Beckham Jr. remains unsigned. Beckham was reportedly set for team meetings after Thanksgiving. The Cowboys have been front-facing with their recruitment of the polarizing wideout, with defensive studs Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence tweeting at him to come over to Dallas. Of course, there's the connections Beckham already has on the Giants with Saquon Barkley and Co. Odell Beckham Jr. runs off of the field after the Los Angeles Rams defeated the Ravens on January 2, 2022, in Baltimore, Maryland. Odell Beckham Jr. runs off of the field after the Los Angeles Rams defeated the Ravens on January 2, 2022, in Baltimore, Maryland. Patrick Smith/Getty Images. Beckham had been recovering from an ACL tear that he suffered during the Super Bowl in February with the Los Angeles Rams, who defeated the Cincinnati Bengals to give Beckham his first career ring. He had a touchdown catch in the game prior to his injury occurring at SoFi Stadium. Scott Thompson is a sports writer for Fox News Digital. Sponsored stories you may like.